hangs heavy on the hill, making our way back in the morning still, wondering if we'll ever be free, trying to remember the dream. Which way to the open road? Which way the forsaken go? Wondering.
We kind of reached a stage where we'd about almost 30 songs built up over the life of the band, and it was time to kind of sit down and say, right, we're gonna record a record, we're gonna record an album, and the question was how we were gonna do that.
Comes off in the end. Which way to the open road?
When we all got together, when we first all got together, there was a real buzz about the whole thing. Everybody was really excited about it. Just talking about the stuff, it was great. I remember thinking, this is going to be really good. We're onto something really good here.
Some of the first things to think about was, where, when, how much can we afford?
Make sure I never follow. Blow out the candles and just pull the shades on a life less spent and borrowed.
We had our songs worked out. We knew we didn't have the time and money to sit for weeks in a recording studio writing an album. So the foundation for this album was laid in a very short period of time. If we had gone about it in any other way, we wouldn't have captured those recordings, we wouldn't have captured those songs as they are now. So what you can hear from this album, in some cases, are actually versions of the songs that were created more or less there and then on the spot.
Sound and just fade away, fade away, yeah.
It was important to bring someone in who would be able to help us, define the sound of the band and would have a good knowledge and good awareness of how to get the best sound out of the band. And guitar is obviously very important because the Quicksand Band is a guitar-driven band. Gavin Glass was the man we felt could do that. I mean, his musical influences, his musical styles, the work he'd done before, it was all stuff that we felt we could connect with.
One bit more confidence there.
Just turn around.
Gavin came in and gave us new ideas, even on the day of the recordings. I remember I couldn't make the first day of the recording, and I came down on the second day when the guys were in the studio doing the bass and drums, and listening back to what had been put down, I was really blown away by the changes. But I had my faith in Gavin and in the guys, and I have to say, those songs just came together so well.
Having worked with Frank McGing on the previous recordings for the band, Frank's influence was something we wanted to keep, so it was fantastic really when we got Gavin and Frank together and they gelled quite well, and when they both said that they could easily work together on the project. Gavin working as producer and Frank working as engineer. It was a great bonus for us to have both those guys helping us make this record.
Throughout all of these sessions, it really has felt like that Frank and Gavin are like a part of the band as we go through it, which has been great. A real advantage having people like that around you. It raises the standard of everything. It shakes things up a bit, and that's what you're looking for, you know.
I shouldn't come in with that.
No.
I should go.
Give me a bit of feedback before Quicksand.
I think the sounds that I got for this record were the best guitar sounds that I've recorded, and the praise for that really has to go to Gavin Glass. I mean, his ideas and his influence on the guitar side of things, it was what we brought him in for, really. His knowledge of guitars and guitar sounds and recording guitars was really beneficial to us, and a real highlight to this record.
Fucking savage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Getting a chance to record live takes, going for stuff live, that was really excellent, like a great experience. Coming up with ideas, and within an hour you're going for takes, you know, that spontaneity, those moments for me are real highlights.
We recorded pretty much all the rhythm section of the band, the drums, the bass, the rhythm guitars. We recorded all that live down in Frank's studio. Some of the tracks even were just one take, just start playing, play it live, and we pretty much got it. And we were looking for feel and just something special in the moment.
Beaming out of your radio, something's growing, but you never know, 'cause it sounds so pretty and it sounds so sweet, but it's cold and dark and so obscene. I've been troubled. Big boys playing.
Recently, a lot of bands have moved back towards trying to capture a live feel for their albums, and that was something we really wanted to try ourselves. If you listen back to albums of our artists from the 60s, the 70s, 80s even, an awful lot of their material was recorded straight to tape. If you can really capture the essence of the song on the day in the studio to tape, what you get is kind of the heart and soul of each song, and that's something that you can't copy and paste. That's just there. I think recording this album live really brought something special to it.